Hey guys, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick tutorial on how to get diamond, I guess secondaries is the best way to put it. So I'll go through every single gun in the secondaries list. So that is the Strife, the Garrison, the Mozu, MOG, SG-12, the RPG, and the knife. So I have the best class apps in my opinion, with some slight variations that you can do that I'll talk about for each class, as well as why I run it. So with the Strife, I seem to be aggressive and push around, so I always seem to have reflex. It allowed me to get easier headshots. Long barrel, of course, you want to get the headshots a bit easier. Quick draw gives you the actual boost to kill someone, and laser sight if you ever need a hip fire. With this one, I did seem to be putting on my suppressor as well, so I began rid of dead silence and scavenger and put on the suppressor. I always wanted to try to keep this acoustic sound or sensor, so that I could always see on the minimap where they were around me if they were pushing me or if I was in their spawn, so I could spawn kill them a bit easier. Gunhole was kind of a given to always have. Allows you to hit fire as you run away or run towards them. The RK-7 Garrison. Hated this gun. Um, I basically ran full out spray. So laser sight 2, extended mag 2, and of course the acoustic sensor. So when you push in, you're safe. Scavenger and gun ho, so you can get more ammo after I spray them down. And you just run around, hip fire, and trying to get some headshots off. It was extremely painful. I didn't find the scope super helpful because the kick always knocked you up. I tried to use grip, didn't really help a whole bunch, and rapid fire didn't seem to make you shoot that much faster. And the Mozu, this one you need to have Skull Splitter and Speed Reloader if you're trying to do the best setup. Of course, if you don't have Skull Splitter, put on High Caliber, get some more damage out, but this will absolutely make it so much better. Skull Splitter, headshots are always lethal, so you don't need long barrel and you don't need high cal for this. All you need is a Skull Splitter, and even if you headshot someone that's full health with body armor across the map, they'll die. And of course, you want to have the scope, so you can zoom in and out, get some easier headshots. I like to have the stabilizer with that, so you can snipe a little bit better. And then Speed Reloader, so you can shoot all 6 shots and then reload in one go instead of having to reload one at a time. If you reload one at a time, you are probably going to die. Scavenger again, you want to get ammo back if needed. Gung Ho if you're pushing, and Dead Silence. Just that's my favorite out of these ones. I don't find Ghost really useful because everyone is running acoustic sensor, Team Link, or UAVs. So if they're running UAVs and you stop for a minute, they can see you. If you're moving, it's great. So if you knife, it's great. But with a gun, not so great unless you have a silencer on it. So with Mozu, you could also take off some perks and add in some more attachments. So of course you can run extra long barrels, high caliber, quick draw. Though I found this was kind of the best setup for me. Now into the shotguns, the MOG 12, pretty, I guess, decent gun. It wasn't amazingly great or anything. I did run a sight with quick draw and long barrel twice on it, making sure you can get those long shot medals as much as possible. So with this one, I believe it was one shot kills. Yeah, one shot kills. So you want to get as much damage out as much as possible in one shot. So the rapid fire isn't really helpful. Speed reloader was nice, but I found fast mags was good enough. Or even if you're playing a slightly passive, just no reload helper would help a lot as well. Rapid fire again, you don't absolutely need it because you're going for the one shot kills. If you have to hit them twice, you didn't need to get that kill for the challenge. So if you don't care about your KD, it's not a huge thing. You could probably add in the quick reload and take out your lightweight and scavenger and just run gung ho. I did really enjoy having the scavenger though and the gung ho and lightweight just to help me push. I could use the lightweight to put in dead silence as well as acoustic sound, so that could help as well with you depending on how you want to play. And then SG-12, probably my favorite shotgun there is. You just want to hit fire when you run around. So of course, you run your gung ho, you run your scavenger, and then you run like the RK-7, your laser sight 2, and your extended mag 2. You didn't need a sight because you're never really using it. Steady grip, it works, yes, but I found with the spread and the laser sight, it's good enough no matter what you do. If you're aiming near the head, you're going to kill them no matter what. Long barrel is nice, but it's not necessary in the games we're going to be playing. If you're doing core, probably a good idea to have it. And then max load, I never actually really noticed the difference, but it's probably because I was playing hardcore. And of course, scavenger because you're spraying. So the knife, my favorite gun to use, or weapon, I should say. You're going to be in some tricky situations. Oh, actually, I should speak. This one does need headshots, so you need to aim for the head. So back to the knife. So with a knife, acoustic sensor almost a given to have. Lightweight, you absolutely need it. I didn't really notice much of a difference between dexterity and gun-ho, so I am just showing it with dexterity, but you can run either or. I think gun-ho helps a little bit with knifing as you're sprinting, but again, I haven't really tested it and haven't noticed the difference. Some people have been saying after they've done tests that gun-ho really hasn't been helping much, and lightweight is the way to go, I think it was what they're saying. Might be vice versa, but in the end, I haven't really noticed a huge difference. Dead silence, given you need to be able to get up behind them without them noticing you. Tracker was nice just because you can get behind them, stab them in the back, they don't realize you're there. And then combat axes, that was my ranged weapon. Or if you're able to use a concussion, works pretty well. It stuns them, they can still see you and they can still kill you pretty good, so it's not as good as 9-bang, but it still works pretty well and allow you to stun a group of people, get in a knife with you, so you could get more kills. So with all of these, it's going to be headshots, except for the Mog and the Comet Knife. So for headshots, just aim for the head, hope you do good. That's the best I can say. Run Prophet, get his Seeker drone going out, stun some people. It's an easy headshot. With the Mog for the one-shots, just aim for center mass to head. Center mass is usually a little bit better for getting the shot. Head's easier to confirm the kill. And then the knife, just stab them. Your bloodthirsties, you want to play a bit more passive control in the area, so one really good spot is Morocco on the stairway. So if you control the stairways there, people always seem to push in against you. If you have an acoustic sensor, you can see where they are, as well as you can hear their movement a little bit better, so you can get into a good spot to kill them as they come through. If you have concussions, you can always ambush them with that. And then, of course, you guys' least favorite to get gold probably is the RPG. So this one is interesting, just kill store streaks, and then you need infantry kills, not that hard to do, just play hardcore core and aim for the body. Destroy 5 score streaks in a single game, play domination, kill the UAVs, it's easy. Destroy 2 streaks rapidly, just aim for 2 UAVs, counter UAV, whatever, really easy. Sentry guns, Mantis, sniper nests, attacker choppers, or gunships. They've changed now, I believe. It wasn't Sniper's Nest or Attack Choppers or Gunships when I went for it, but this one, basically, if you have a bad team you're playing against, run the care package and run Engineer, roll it, and keep on rolling it as much as you can until you have one of those streaks that they can use, give it to them, and then destroy it once they put it down. And then 25 tac deploys, barricades, or razor wire. Just wait for someone to pick that class, run engineer, and you can hunt them down. It's nice and easy. Just give it some time. So fast lock was nice, not a necessity, though I found the high explosive was really important. So for again those infantry kills, as well as killing the score streaks fast enough that you got the credit for it, not someone else taking it. Fast loader again is a nice thing, not necessary, but it's really good if you're trying to get the streaks out quick. And the rocket cache, I'd say take that with you because it does give you extra rockets when you spawn in. And of course, since you're running a rocket launcher that doesn't have much ammo, you're going to need to have scavenger. Oh, scavenger, there we go. I found the rest of the perks wasn't huge, so I ran engineer. Oh, okay, so you're going double open perk 1. And then, of course, I didn't really find anything here was huge. So, just take that guy out and you can use your special issue. And then in here, nothing really important either. I mostly just ran the equipment charge just because I felt like it, or the acoustic sound sensor. And with RPG, probably a good idea to run your primary gun, or if you can, go to your wildcards and go into underkill. And there you go. We're going to run shotgun and RPG. Sadly, you can't do double RPG. That will be fun though. So you run the shotgun RPG, or pistol RPG, knife RPG, whatever. go for one challenge while you have the other challenge able to be worked on. And there you go. Let's go into score streaks. I found the UAV, counter UAV, and sometimes care package for the best. If you're running the RPG, run the care package just to be able to hopefully get that out too. Otherwise, might as well run it, because if you need to get the counter UAV, you can get that on the way over. And then maps that seem to work well. There we go. Arsenal was good. If you go into the vents, you can get in behind them a little bit easier, as well as everyone fights on the side that you see right now. No one goes over to the other side, so you can get behind them really well, get some easy headshots when they're hiding inside that window you see on the left there, or just down the stairs on the other side of it. Contraband, again, no one seems to really focus the outskirts of this map. They all want to fight down that middle and snipe. So I found really good luck with the pistols on this map. If you're using a pistol and they're all on the spawn farthest away from where we're looking, like so if you're spawned and you're looking at the map that way, if they're spawned by the water side, it's nice and easy to get some spawn kills out from them. Fire range, it's close quarters and you're probably going to die a lot, but if you go down the backside where all the forestry is, so kind of just straight off from where we're seeing right now, not where all those mannequins are, or targets are for firing, you can get some nice flanks and kill some people. Frequency, honestly didn't like this map for going for it. If you stick towards the middle of the map and go push onto that right side or left side where you see right now where all the snipers are, you could get behind and get some easy headshots. Gridlock, again, didn't like it, was having troubles trying to kill anyone. And then, or however you spell this one, or say this one, if you stick towards the left side, you can usually get around them pretty well. If you go right side, go into the water, then you can get around them, going from either direction. Icebreaker was a really good one for, again, long shots. If you stand right where this mouse is right now, so if you stand in here, you can snipe down there, get some easy headshots, or vice versa that way. You can get some easy headshots. Never try to flank this way, but if you go far around the other side, you can swim in the water, come up behind them, and get some easy kills. Jungle, there's too many snipers and campers that you can't really get a good streak going on if they pay attention to where you are. But a lot of times they just look down the middle of B and try a spawn kill from up above there, or right underneath here, or just right up there. So if you just come around the back side of either side and just pay attention where you are and where the enemies are, you can get some flanks pretty well done. Militia, I would say pass on this one if you can. You could do it, but again, you have to flank on the sides, and both sides seem to be fought over pretty evenly, so there is no real path to take all the time that no one will care about looking for you. Morocco, probably my favorite map for with the knife. If you stay into the staircases on the right side here, or way down there, you can get some nice feeds going. Usually the one down here, because you have the staircase coming up, as well as a spawn, so you can start to spawn kill them, or you can run out through 4 different ways, I believe it is, so they can't corner you easily. Payload, this one's a pretty fun one. If I have uploaded any videos, you'll see that I like to push along that walkway there on the edge of the map, not on the inside area, but on the outside. You get around, get into that window area that people like to snipe in. You can knife them really easy, or inside that middle of the ship there. But again, they seem to fight on that side, so if you stick to the inside hangar on the far edge, you can get behind them, do pretty well there, and start to spawn kill them. Seaside, this one is actually the best map for shotguns I found. If the enemy is spawning on this spawn that you see right now, you come in from down this way through the wine cellars and go through that building right there. You can get some nice headshots as well as a nice little feed if they start spawning in. So if you kill like 2 guys here, come through here, they're going to spawn in just as you come around. So if you have SJ12 or SG12, you get probably 4 or 5 kills before they can react, because you can just spray them down. Otherwise, come from the far right, you can also do the same thing. If they are on the other side, which is point A, I think, in domination, you're going to have to try to camp on the buildings right in there and hope that they just come push you. Or what I like to do was underneath, there's that little roof that you can stand on the far right corner. If you stand there, when I go to A, you can peek up, shoot them, and run away. Slums, yeah, you're not going to have a chance getting behind them. You're just going to die. But fun map. And then Summit, it's hard to flank on this one, but again, if you go along this viewpoint here, sometimes you can get behind them and kill them. So the best maps, in my opinion, are Seaside, Morocco, and Arsenal is a really good one too, as long as you're smart about it. So hopefully that did help you guys a little bit. If you don't want to run Prophet, run Ajax, I think it is, or the guy who has 9 thing. But other than that, no one else really helps a whole bunch, unless you're running Crash just for his ultimate. So good luck guys getting gold, and have a good day.